Imagine this. You get a small cut on your finger. Blood starts coming out. But then, without bandages, without medicine, without you doing anything, the bleeding just stops. So here's the real question. Why doesn't your body just keep bleeding until it runs out of blood? The answer is insane, because inside your body, there's a microscopic emergency system that activates in seconds, and it might be one of the most impressive biological systems you've never thought about. The problem: bleeding is actually dangerous. Bleeding is not just messy. Biologically speaking, uncontrolled bleeding is deadly. Your blood carries oxygen, nutrients, immune cells, and heat. Lose too much of it and your organs stop working. So from an evolutionary perspective, any organism that couldn't stop bleeding didn't survive long enough to reproduce. That's why the human body evolved a system called hemostasis. And yes, your body starts this process the moment a blood vessel is damaged. Step 1. Blood vessels panic and shrink. The instant you get a cut, your blood vessels do something unexpected. They constrict. This is called vasoconstriction. By narrowing the blood vessel, your body immediately reduces blood flow to the injured area. Think of it like squeezing a leaking hose. This happens in seconds, and it's controlled by signals from damaged cells and your nervous system. But that alone isn't enough. Step 2. Platelets rush to the scene. Inside your blood are tiny cells called platelets. Normally, they just float around doing nothing. But when a blood vessel is damaged, the inner layer of the vessel, called collagen, gets exposed. Platelets recognize this as a danger signal. They rush to the wound and stick to the damaged area like biological glue. Then they release chemical signals that say, "Hey, we need backup." More platelets arrive. They pile up. They clump together. This forms a temporary platelet plug. At this point, the bleeding slows down dramatically, but this plug is still fragile, so your body activates the final step. Step 3. The clotting cascade. This is where things get crazy. Your body triggers a complex chemical chain reaction known as the coagulation cascade. Over a dozen different proteins activate each other in a precise order. One activates the next, which activates the next, which activates the next. Until finally, a protein called fibrin is created. Fibrin forms long, sticky threads that weave through the platelet plug like a net. This turns the weak plug into a strong, stable blood clot. Now the wound is sealed. Bleeding stops. All of this happens without you being aware of it. Why your blood doesn't clot all the time. Here's the scary part. If this system activated randomly, your blood would clot inside your veins, and that would be deadly. So your body has anti-clotting mechanisms too. Clotting only happens when blood vessels are damaged, specific chemical signals are present, and clotting factors are activated in the right place. Once healing begins, another system slowly breaks the clot down. Perfect balance. Too little clotting, you bleed out. Too much clotting, heart attacks or strokes. Your body walks this line every second of your life. The bigger picture. Every time you get a paper cut and survive it, you're witnessing millions of years of evolution working perfectly. Your body detects damage, sends cellular first responders, builds a biological seal, and shuts everything down once the job is done. You don't control it. You don't think about it. But it's saving your life. Again and again. So the next time you see a drop of blood and it suddenly stops, remember, that wasn't luck. That was biology. If you enjoy how science explains the hidden systems keeping you alive, this channel is exactly for you.